Judging by the extremely low volatility, the currency market has stagnated and entered a sideways channel. Such a state of affairs was recorded yesterday before the publication of a quite important US reports. Although the data was well above the forecast, the market almost ignored it. It means that now investors are much more preoccupied with the comments about changes in the monetary policy provided by the Fed and the ECB than with the macroeconomic reports. However, today, representatives of the regulators are not expected to deliver any speech. Only the US will report on its personal income and the spending that is of secondary importance. That's why the market will hardly leave the stagnation phase. Nevertheless, the US personal income may decline by 3% after a drop of 13.1% in the previous months. Personal spending may advance by 0.4%. In other words, income is falling and spending is rising. If the situation remains the same, consumer activity may slump. Notably, it's the main driver of the US economic growth. In fact, the report will hardly affect the current market situation due to its secondary importance and investors' poor interest in macroeconomic statistics. Let us learn about the quotes movement ahead of the publication of the US reports. Yesterday, the euro failed to leave the psychological area between 1.1950 and 1.2050. The market situation is rather uncertain. Analyzing the current chart of the euro-dollar pair, we can see that the pair stagnated. That's why traders are recommended to use the strategy based on a breakover at the limit of the range. Buy positions could be opened above 1.1970, sell positions could be opened below 1.1905. At the same time, the pound-dollar pair rebounded from the resistance level of 1.40. As a result, the volume of short positions increased. The pair has lost almost half of the gains recorded during the period from June 21st to June 23rd. Of the trading chart, we can see that bears still prevail in the market. The volume of short positions is likely to surge if the price fixes below 1.3885. And that's all for now. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you in several hours. We will take a close look at the US trading session.